this. Was Megan here? Sarah. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, we're ready.
We are joined by Gaby Lopez after a 300 par 69 in the third round of the CME Group Tour Championship. Gaby, a strong start, 3 birdies on the front 9, and then you made the turn, another birdie, and then you had an adventurous finish with double bogey on 16, eagle on 17, and a bogey on 18. Take us through that finish and what it was like to what was running through your mind to just keep yourself in the hunt.
Yeah, I had just a terrible swing on 16, and that got me, on trouble, and I took a double bogey out of there, and, I was still calm after that. I knew I was, executing the right shots, and I was playing the way I wanted, and I came to 17. I hit a beautiful drive, a beautiful 5-iron, and, it happened to go in, and, I try to stay calm all day long. I try to stay calm throughout the tournament, and sometimes when I bring this emotion, I just can't stop it, and I feel that I think I dragged it into 18, and it was hard to kind of keep it together, but at the same time, it's something that I love from my game. It's something that I embrace so much, and I am sure that I'm gonna learn from it. I know I'm gonna have the discipline next time to calm down, and but it's exciting. I love this position. I love to see myself grow. I think that I've grown so much through the years, and having this opportunity tomorrow to have one shot back, and be able to hit exactly the shots that I've been wanting, I've been picturing, I've been visualizing, and it's just really exciting.
Looking back, now that you can assess the round in totality, looking back, how you showed it with emotion how big that putt on 17 was. How big was that to keep yourself right there, especially what happened with on 18?
I mean, it was huge, coming from a horrible swing on 16 and then just bouncing back as quickly as that. I knew I had to stay calm to have the right speed, because it was a really, downhill, downwind, and it can get really tricky. But I was just, as excited as it could be. But that, like I repeat, it's something that I love from my game. It's something I love from my personality, and I feel that the more emotions we show on tour, the better, and I think the game just becomes more interesting.
Go ahead, Kent.
Yeah, what were you thinking about while you're having the rules official help you make that drop to recollect yourself and get up and down to finish the round?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it was a really hard shot, because it was directly into the grain uphill, and it's so easy to chunk it and be in the water again. And I'm just really proud of how I handled that up and down, and be able to make that putt under all that was going on through my mind, my emotions, and that putt meant a lot to me. And I feel that, it might not end up for a bogey, but for me it was almost a birdie, and ended up with just positive thinking.
And how does that help you going into tomorrow to take that momentum?
I mean, of course it helps me, but I feel that it's going to help me more just kind of look forward. If I keep looking back, it's going to be just I should have, I would have, I could have, and I can't control that. It's over. It's, I've got one shot back from the lead, and I feel that that's exactly the position I want to be. And that's probably going to be even better to be probably, behind not even the leader group, and, being able to play like I did in the final group, it was just as great as it could be.
What was running through your head during and after your fist pump on 17?
Oh my goodness. That fist pump is exactly me. That's me. That's as pure as I could be. I like to see, to show that to the people. I like to show that to myself, that, I can still be nervous, I can still be anxious, I can still be doubting myself and still execute that putt. Everyone feels nerves, everyone is doubting, everyone is anxious, and being able to just perform and make that putt with the perfect speed, it just means how good you could still perform under those circumstances.
And given that emotion, what were you thinking about after your second on the last?
Yeah, it was just like I was talking to my caddy, it was a very into the grain, that shot. So I knew that I had to just hit a perfect wedge. I couldn't take any off of that, and I just went too aggressive, and I digged, and I just the takeaway on 18 is a up and down. It was such a hard up and down. It was straight into the grain uphill, and that's something that I've been working with my coach, and I told him, like, you gotta get me through this shot because it's a really tough one when you have all the left and water, and you know it's gonna go in the water if you hit it that way.
How long have you been working with your coach on that?
I mean, he came here for the first 4 days of the week, and he had one goal, to take me through that shot as many times as possible, and he did. I mean, he prepared me pretty good, and you know, when you work, it just pays off.
You want to take a guess at how many times you worked on it?
Probably good, in 4 days, probably good 3-4 hours. Like I was not gonna leave the chipping green until I got that right, and I was just feeling comfortable with it.
Greg?
Did you see what Jinyoung was doing on the front, and also talk about your putting? You made, a string of birdies there and some nice par putts in the middle of the round.
Yeah, I mean, I knew that Jinyoung was gonna make a move. I mean, that's just her, and that's something you can't expect anything less from her. And but at the end of the day, you can guess, you can look, but if you're not present, it doesn't matter at all. And I just kept repeating myself that, I just gotta be very focused on what I want to execute and not what I don't want to do. And if I keep myself into that line, it's probably gonna be a good result.
Will you look back at any of your journal entries from some of your wins to
for
gain
sure.
some excitement for tomorrow and some perspective?
I think so. Just being able to look back into what worked. I mean, it's working right now, and I probably don't have to look back, but I'm really, really comfortable with, just hitting my drive straight, hitting the right club, hitting the right speed, hitting the line on the greens. And I feel that overall that's a process. And if I keep doing that, I get a chance. And, whatever happens tomorrow is going to be fine. Like, I'm giving it all, and I can't regret anything.
And it seemed like the wind picked up as the day went on, obviously probably the windiest day out there. How did you adjust as the conditions changed?
Yeah, it was probably the toughest day out there, and we were hitting 5 irons, 6 irons, and probably hybrids into greens with, crosswinds, and that's really tough to do. And but I really hope that it stays like this tomorrow. I mean, I think that it's going to be windy, and I feel that brings probably the best out of me. I was saying yesterday, it's when the wind is the windiest, I get the more focus. I am always, just more present, because if you let yourself out of that position, you're going to probably make a mistake.
Awesome. Thank you, Gaby. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.